want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen standard on Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist? Take your pick. The choice is yours. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. As always, presented by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 600 locations, 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. Again, our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week segment here, presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. We go to Higbee High School and head baseball coach Ryan Vogelsang. Coach, hey, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Coach, an outstanding season, but you're still playing. You get a district championship, and as I understand it, the very first baseball district championship in Higbee High School history. Tell us about this season and then what that means to you and the team.
Yeah, it's huge. We've got a good group of seniors behind us. Fairly young team minus the seniors. We got quite a lot of sophomores and freshmen out there. We lost another good class last year. We had a really good season last year. We knew constantly that it was going to be a building year for us, and I didn't think really all season we'd quite played our best baseball until this week, and I think we're really hitting our stride. We're starting to hit the ball well. We're starting to play good defense. We're pitching the ball extremely well. So I like where we're at, and go at it again on Monday.
Hey, you talk about that team from a year ago that went 15-3, lost in the district championship to Community 2-0. What did you have to replace? You talked about some of the seniors that graduated, but specifically, what did you have to replace on the mound or wherever, and who are some of the folks kind of stepping into those roles?
Yeah, so our biggest replacement for us was Chevy Grimsley. He played a lot of our shortstop for us. Great glove, great bat. He was our leadoff hitter, consistent stick in the lineup. He was a big presence. He was an all-district guy. And finding that shortstop to replace him, that was big for us. It's something we need to work on. Outside of our seniors, we just got really consistent gloves, nothing crazy with the bat or anything, but consistent guys that make routine plays. Chevy pitched some for us, but mostly it was during busy weeks. For the most part, we returned our whole staff, so we were really excited with what we had coming back on the mound this year.
Tell the listeners and the viewers just a little bit about your conference, if you have a conference. What conference do you play in, and where did you finish there?
Yeah, so we are in the CLAA, that's the Carroll Livingston Activities Association. We are in a conference with Bramer, and then in baseball there's some co-ops, so it gets interesting. It is Brunswick, who partners with Minden. It is Southwest, who partners with China Avalon, and is Bosworth, who partners with Hale. We finished second to Bramer, who's another district champion winning team.
Very good, and then take us through the district run. You were the Class 1 District 12 champions, and you in the first round, I believe you defeated Glasgow, and then you get Northeast Cairo for the second time this year, both one-run games. What was that like?
It was nerve-wracking at times, I'm not going to lie. There were some stressful situations there. We had it mapped out pitching. We knew going into it we had to have a bye. I think it's going to be especially helpful if we got the one. We took care of opponents in the regular season to let that happen. Going into that first-round game, we knew we were going to have to win a game without Derek on the mound, which has been tough for us this season. Robert Smith has been throwing the ball really well. We gave him the start. We gave him the nod. And we knew Derek was going to have 30 pitches in that one. We were going to use them when we needed them. We got in a jam. We used Derek. Derek saw 23 in the 7th. We let Derek shut the door. He's still eligible for Wednesday. Derek came in and shoved it on Wednesday. And then Will Spillman to the right of me, far right of me, he slammed the door in the 7th inning for us against Cairo.
Very nice. Now you've got Kingsville. What do you know about Kingsville coming up on Monday?
I got to be honest with you, I don't know a ton about them. I know they're the 3 seed in their district. We've got one of our assistant basketball coaches. He's taught in the area, so we have some contacts. I've heard a little bit from some guys that he's put me in contact with. They've got a guy I've heard that's really good. I don't know much about him. He pitches, he catches, he hits really well. Outside of that, I haven't had time yet to reach out to other coaches, but I will. But they play on a different side of the state to us. They play opponents that we don't even see. We play opponents that our opponents don't see. So They're 9-11. I don't know if that's a good or bad 9-11. They're a tough team to gauge for us because we just don't know. We don't know that area of the state very well.
Very good. Well, you've got young men there in the room with you. Start there to your left, and we'll visit with them.
Yeah, to my left is senior Derek Rocket, pitched last night.
Derek, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, and this is not unfamiliar territory for you. You have been the Missouri State Highway Patrol Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week in the past.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what positions you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
So I'm the kind of number one guy when it comes to pitching. And so last night, that's what I was on the mound last night. And then whenever our catcher, who's also one of our pitchers, when he throws, I have to catch. So Tuesday night, I popped for 6 innings and came in and finished that one out. And then when our other pitcher, Will, throws, I'm a shortstop then. So I finished last night out on short.
Very good. Do you have a favorite position of all those?
Well, I'd probably shortstop. I'm more of a shortstop pitcher typically, but got to catch whenever.
Very good. Coming into this season, did you have personal goals or team goals? And obviously, a team goal may be to win their first district championship. But what were your goals coming into the season?
Yeah, I didn't really know a lot of what to expect. I'd say probably winning the district championship was my main goal. I thought that was something very feasible, that we had enough talent we could do it if we played our cards right. I'd say that was our main goal.
So, are you eligible then to come back and throw the sectional game?
Yes, I would be eligible to throw Monday night.
Let's say it's Monday. What are you doing throughout the day to kind of get prepared mentally, physically? Do you have any superstitions on days that you pitch?
Not really any superstitions, really, but I schedule and lift a little bit, like a day prior to the game, and then on Monday I try to get up at a decent time and eat a good breakfast and eat another good lunch, and just try not to do nothing crazy throughout the day.
Now, being a senior, what plans, if any, do you have for next year?
I'm planning on going to Arkansas Tech to play baseball, where I got the opportunity to play there. I could hit and pitch there.
Very good. Well, Derek, once again, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations for being an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
You bet. And who do we have next, Coach?
To my left is senior DH Michael Kirby.
Hello.
Michael, how are you?
I'm all right.
Tell us a little bit about what you do to get prepared on a game-by-game basis, being the designated hitter.
Well, a little bit different from Derek's. Ever since he graduated, I just show up to school, get on the bus, and that usually entails me waking up around 2 p.m. and then driving right to the school. And then I just go and I hit. That's what I do.
Yeah. What do you do? Let's say you're in the dugout. About where do you bat in the lineup?
About 6, 7-ish probably, which I like that because usually the pitcher has to pitch kind of around the guys at the top, and they can't really waste pitches as they start getting down there. So I prefer it, honestly.
Yeah. Let's say you're in the batter's box. What are you thinking about? What's going through your mind before you get into you're in the on deck circle. What's going through your mind before you get into the box?
Really, just how can I get on any way possible? Just put the ball in play, move runners, whatever. Because at this level of baseball, guys will make mistakes, and it's easy to capitalize on that.
Very good. So, being a DH, play defensive spot. What are you doing? When your team's on the field defensively.
Praying, hoping, something like that.
Very good. Well, being a senior, do you have plans for next year?
I'm going to MACC to get my gen eds, but I'm also getting certified to be a Michelle amp, so that'll be good.
Outstanding. Well, Michael, again to you as well, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week. And who do we have next, Coach?
Jackson Hudson, senior center fielder.
Jackson, what's going on?
What's up? Nothing much.
Tell us a little bit about how you get prepared on a day game.
I usually get up pretty early, eat a good breakfast, and then do whatever until lunch, eat a good lunch, and then just get ready for the game.
So you're not showing up just for the bus at 2 o'clock? Yeah.
No, I don't do that. I like to be awake and be ready.
How long have you been playing center field?
Since freshman year.
What's your favorite part of being in center field, kind of being the captain of the outfield?
I like being able to run down all the balls and be able just to see what's going on the whole game.
As you come into this season, and you look at your schedule before the season starts, were there games that you were kind of looking forward to? Maybe you know someone on the other team. Maybe it's a rivalry game. Were you making kind of mental check marks by games?
Yeah, I was kind of ready for these Cairo games. We always like playing them, and they're really our biggest rival in baseball.
And say that again. Who's that?
Cairo.
Oh, Cairo. Okay, my bad. Being a senior, what plans do you have for next year, if any?
I don't have any plans. I'm going into the workforce.
All right. Any particular field?
Yeah, I'm going to Foundation Recovery Systems. There. Yeah.
Well, Jackson, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being part of the Chevy of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
Bet. Again, we're visiting with Higbee High School, district champions of Class 1 District 12, and head coach Ryan Vogelsang. And Coach, we've got one more senior there. Tell us a little bit about this young man.
Yeah, our fourth and final senior is Will Spillman, shortstop, and he's pitched a lot of big innings for us on the mound.
Will, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am good. Tell us a little bit about your preparation, and does it differ on days you're the starting pitcher?
I usually try to get a good breakfast in. I get enough sleep. I usually warm up for about 2 hours if I know I'm pitching.
Yeah, were there games coming into this season that you were looking forward to as playing as well?
All the district opponents like Minden, Glasgow, Cairo.
What does it feel like to win that first district championship in high school history?
It feels great.
Very good. And you said shortstop and pitcher, correct?
Yeah.
Do you prepare differently when you know that you're pitching, or is it similar?
It's pretty similar. I'll stretch more when I'm pitching. I'll get on some bands and do arm stretches.
Now take us back to that Cairo game on the 15th. What late innings? What's going through your mind?
I'm just trying to throw strikes, hit ground balls, pop ups.
Very good. All right. Well, hey, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevy of the Ozarks, congratulations on being part of the Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
Coach, you mentioned you don't know a lot about Kingsville. What are you doing between now and then? Is it raining there? Because it's been pouring all day.
It's raining here, so we're probably limited to being indoors. So we're going to do a lot of hitting. There's a little bit of infield work we can do in the gym, but we're pretty limited. Hoping to get on the field tomorrow. We played a lot of baseball. We know what kind of expect. We'll probably break out bunt coverages again. We expect guys to play small ball, especially when Derek's pitching. So we'll probably break those out. But we're just going to try and keep doing what we've been doing and keep the momentum rolling.
Very good. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you helping get this set up along with Coach Burton. Sent me a message. Actually, didn't send me a message. He sent the Missouri Sports Network a message, and so got him emailed, and obviously have had him on a couple times before. But really appreciate you guys being generous with your time here in the middle of a state run.
Yep. Thank you.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.
Your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern